Normally, the start of college basketball season is a big deal to sports fans here in North Carolina, but this year was just slightly different, as a lot of the attention from our state's official sport was taken away by historic runs by the UNC football Tar Heels, our undefeated Carolina Panthers, and, pretty much just those two teams. So while we're all waiting for bowl season and the playoffs to get here, let Sports Channel 8 catch you up to speed on what you've missed from an intriguing start to ACC basketball. NC State picked up right where they left off last season by losing a basketball game. To be fair, most everyone finishes their previous season with a loss, but losing by 17 points to William & Mary on your home court to start off the new year is truly special. The Wolfpack also lost transfer guard Terry Henderson to a knee injury that night, and it could sideline him for a significant chunk of NC State's season. Point guard Cat Barber has officially thrown his hat into the ring for the ACC Player of the Year race by averaging over 20 points per game so far. The Martin twins are exciting to watch, and freshman sharpshooter Maverick Rowan is as good as advertised, chipping in 15 points per contest. The biggest win so far? An 83-72 overtime victory over LSU and their electric freshman Ben Simmons, who you may have heard of if you watch more than 10 seconds of ESPN in the past month or follow any ESPN personality on Twitter. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons have been one of the most surprising teams in college basketball so far, jumping out to a 6-2 record with wins over Indiana, UCLA, and Arkansas without playing a single game with their full cast available. Devin Thomas has been an absolute star, averaging 19 points and 11 rebounds per game, while freshman Bryant Crawford has averaged 5 assists each night in his young career. With games against LSU and Xavier just ahead, Wake has a real opportunity to make a case for the NCAA tournament and deserves the full attention of basketball fans in North Carolina. The defending champion Duke Blue Devils are 8-1, with their lone loss coming to the powerhouse Kentucky Wildcats in the Champions Classic. There's no Okafor, no Tyus Jones, Quinn Cook, or Justice Winslow on the roster this year, but so far Duke has been led by the sneaky athletic Grayson Allen, who's already scored 196 points on just 120 field goal attempts. And seriously, he really is surprisingly athletic. That's not a racist thing. He's legitimately surprisingly athletic. Just watch him, trust me. Preseason favorites North Carolina have recovered nicely from an early upset loss to Northern Iowa, and the return of the injured Marcus Page into the lineup has the Tar Heels looking like the team we all thought they would be at the start of the season. In one of the best games of the year, the Tar Heels outlasted Maryland by a score of 89-81 in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. So good picking, Jim Delaney. Now you're stuck with them. Justin Jackson is up to averaging 14 points per game after a quiet start, and Nate Braid is shooting almost 50% from three-point range. The Heels play at Texas tomorrow afternoon, and then have a home game against the upset-minded UCLA Bruins on the 19th. Elsewhere around the ACC, Louisville's back in the top 22. Pittsburgh, 6-1. Syracuse, 7-2. Virginia is not boring. I know, right? You guys missed some crazy stuff. But we're glad to have you back, and we're glad that you're here with Sports Channel 8, your number one source for sports news in North Carolina, especially when it comes to college basketball. See you around the gym.